Unfortunately, the finesse method cannot be formalized. However, to get you started practicing it, I will give you a couple approaches, tips, and tools to use. One very useful tool is tonality. So usually when we're learning a piece of music, it's going to be in a certain key, and we're going to be centered in that key. So we're going to be used to hearing the notes in that key. So let's just play something to get ourselves in the key of D major, which is the key of this piece. And now we're just going to listen to the first note, and we're just going to hear, what does it sound like? Does it sound like the fifth note of the key? Does it sound like the second? Does it sound like the tonic? Okay, so with that tonality in your head, let's listen to the first note of this piece and just see what we think that sounds like. Okay, so that note was D, that was the tonic. That definitely sounded like the tonic. So having the key in our ears already, it was easy to determine what that note was. So working within a tonal context and identifying notes based on their relation to the key is one form of the finesse method. If the key of the piece of music is not known, however, you can resort to other tools, such as knowledge about intervals or knowledge about chords, and you'll be able to figure out notes that way. So let's just figure out the very first note of this phrase. So let's find just that first note, and let's sing it. Okay, now we want to try to find it on the piano. So we're going to make a guess. Okay, so that was my guess. And now what I want to do is I want to try to hear the interval that that note that I'm singing makes with the note that I'm playing on the piano. So, and if you've done some ear training, you can hear that that's actually a minor sixth or a major third, however you want to look at it. But I think the note that I'm singing is higher than the note I'm playing, so it's actually a minor sixth. So, and that's the note. Let's go on to check the next note of the melody, and let's see if we can actually use that first note of the melody and see what the relationship is between the first note and the second note of the melody. So we're going to see what interval they form. So boom, boom. Well, if you're good with intervals, again, you're going to know that that's a perfect fourth. So if this was the first note, the second note should be a perfect fourth above that. There we go. That's the second note. So that's one other way of using finesse.